Hello everybody and welcome back to Belarkate Farms. The last time we got a lot of baling done, and this time we are now moving the bales across the storage 2x2. So I bought a bales fork to make it a little bit easier for transporting the bales across to the store. We're going to get both of these fields all cleared up and then we'll be moving on into August, where I believe our potatoes will be ready, and then we'll have to start big potato harvest because that is one big field. So we've luckily got the big old trailer, the 50,000 litre trailer, for either the back of the Unimog or the back of the Fent, and then we need to work out what we're going to do with the potatoes. Are we going to sell them direct? Are we going to store them? Are we going to put them into something? So we'll have a look. We've got £398,000 to play with, so we've got plenty of money to be playing around with. Ideally I'd like to get another field this year so that we can plant even more, because we don't think we did a crop of corn this year and we then sold 100,000 litres, but we have got plenty, so we will just have to keep it in mind that fields would be good, but also at the same time, bigger tackle, more tackle, always helpful. So I don't think we'll be buying the potato harvester. I think we'll be leasing it, because I don't think I'll be doing much potatoes. It's only because that field had them in when we bought it. So it's field 9, and you can see how big field 9 is. It's 9.27 hectares, so yeah, she's a big old field to be doing. As you can see, we've done the oats, done the barley, the wheat probably will be ready next month, harvested the canola down here as well. So when we move on to August, we're probably going to set a worker drilling that with canola. And then I don't know what we're going to put in field 7. Might do a bit of corn, or do we do corn down there in field 2? So I don't know yet. We'll work the plan out. So I think if we have a look, canola, yeah, so we can put that in August. Barley September. When's the wheat due to be harvested? So the wheat probably will be ready August as well. So yeah. But yeah, no, that's not a problem. So we'll just get these bales put away, and then we'll work out what we're going to do for the rest of the day. Right, so we've got all of our bales in. So they're all in there. Shed, ready for selling in December. So we've got 21 in stock now. I think we're about there for this, what we need to do in July. So we will just go check on the animals, just check to make sure there's nothing else I'm meant to be doing or forgot to do. And then we'll move on into August, if need be. Right, let's jump over to the animals and let's go check on them. So I know this the egg's full, so we will have to, yeah, just swipe them to the side, get them out of the way for the time being, to let more spawn. How much food have we got down here? We've still got 29,000 litres, so that's not too bad. Been separating grapes and olives as well, so we can take them to the representative areas. So that's the olives, and we'll put the grapes over here. But yeah, it looks like we're about all there. I don't think there's much else we need to be doing in July. That's canola oil. There's olive oil. So yeah, that one's fine. Cereal's being made beautifully now. It's got everything it needs. It's got honey, got raisins. Let's just check in here. So we've got grapes. So yeah, that's running nicely. And we've got water, sugar, corn. So yeah, everything looks good. So we'll probably now move on into August. I'll see you there. Right, so August is shaping up to be a busy month. So just move some eggs out of the way. We will need to top the old chickens up. We've got the big wheat field now that's ready to harvest, so we can get combining that. And we have the potato field that's ready to go as well. So if we have a look on here, you can see field 8 are ready to be combined, and field 9 is ready to be picked. So let's just have a look at potatoes, see what they're doing. Let's just have a look. Let's have a look. Potatoes. Oh, there's pumpkins. Potato soup, potato chews. Oh, is it on the? It's on the top, in it, than the main crops. It's here, in it. Yeah. So 1,000 litres. £1,000 per 1,000 litres, so it's basically £1 a litre. So it's not too bad. That's the buying station selling. Yeah, it's not. You get an extra £100 if you hold on to them. So yeah, it's probably worth just selling them direct, unless there's anything we can do with them. So let's have a look to see if there's anything we can do with our potatoes that would be making us more money. If not, we'll just harvest them and get them sold to top it up. So could make crisps. It's £360,000 for the. I just don't know if we'd make that back off it. Yeah, I don't. I think I'm just going to sell them direct. To be fair, we won't be doing any more, so there's no point of buying a factory that we're going to use one time. But it does bring us to the fact we do desperately need to hire a potato harvester. Look at that. There's a bundle of cotton in the sale. Just having a quick look to see if there's anything worthwhile buying. Nice, another big combine there. Big sprayer. Diesel tank. But yeah, let's have a look at our potato harvesters. I think it's going to be usual one. I think we're going to go for this one and just get it, just speed it up a bit, because it is going to take a fair few hours. Let's get that leased. £30,000. Let's jump into it. Hopefully we'll make £30,000 off the potato field. So here we are. I know we've used it quite a bit. I do need to download some different potato wagons. We have got the one on what's unrealistic, the lizard one, which you can do a 50-metre breed if you want, which is just a bit too unrealistic. It does make light work in the field though. So we'll get this over to the field. We're going to set a worker off with this, take the Unimog and the trailer to the potato field. We'll jump in the combine and take that across to the wheat, and then we'll set the Voltra up, drilling some canola in the bigger of the two fields we did last episode. Well, last episode, this episode. And we'll get them all ready. So let's just find the entrance to the field. I think it's either at the end or it's back at the farmyard, so we might have to cheat in a minute. But yeah, I'll get this set up in the field, get it going, move some stuff about, and then we'll probably end up in the combine. Right, so the combine is full. We've got the worker here doing the drilling, as you can see. He's putting the canola in the ground. He's going to need some more fertiliser, so we'll have to go fetch some. But basically, I'm a bit stuck because our trailer's now got potato in it, so I can't empty the combine unless we either lease another one or we buy another one. So I don't know yet, but first I'm going to go I'm just going to go fetch some more fertiliser because we are going to desperately need it soon, and it'll be easier than getting the worker to stop. Might be able to fill him up on the go, but I doubt it. I think we'll have to stop him quick, get him full, and then at least he won't just stop randomly while we're busy doing something else. And then I'll have a look. If there is a trailer in the sale, a cheap one, might buy it because we do need one for moving stuff back and forth to the grapes, and it don't need to be the ginormous 50,000 litre trailer. Be nice to have another Bailey's trailer, a bit littler one to be fair, to do these littler jobs. But I'll have a look and see what we can find. Let's just have a quick nosy. So there is one of them in the sale. £29,000, 30,000 litre. It's a big old trailer, that. So what would a new medium-sized Bailey cost us? Just 32 or 19. How much does that hold? That's a 10,000 one. Well, the next one up does 21. I actually think that might be default with cover. Yeah, I might get that, to be fair. That probably wouldn't be a bad buy. So let's have a look at that. Yeah, we'll go for UK hitch. I don't think there's anything else we want to do to that. So yeah, let's get that bought. We might be able to take it back with the telehandler from the store. And at least we can empty the combine then, and we can do 2 jobs at once. So we want 2 bags of fertiliser. There we go. So let's nip across there. Hopefully we can pick our new Bailey's trailer up. And then we'll pick the fertiliser up as well, and we'll run it all back to the yard. Right, so here we go. First load of potatoes. Not quite a full load, it was only a half load. But we're getting it sold. The worker's now 80% full, so we'll have to whiz back there and get them emptied again. But there we are, £46,000. So yeah, it's about a pound every litre, so it shouldn't be too bad really. It should make us a fair bit of money off this field. So we'll head back there now, we'll get them unloaded again, and hopefully we'll have enough time to carry on with a bit of combining. So we've got the first load coming off. Well, we've had the first load off the combine. This second load is going to fill this trailer. It's not the biggest, but it's a nice backup trailer to have kicking around. So we are just going to get it filled up. We're going to dump this one straight into the chickens, and then I think everything else will go into storage. The potato harvester, it's filling up relatively quickly, so we are quite often back and forth to that. The next trailer's nearly ready. It's got 45,000 litres in it, so I was going to let it fill up again. We'll get 10,000 more litres in the trailer, and we'll get it sold as one big trailer load. Try and minimise trips, because I reckon there might be quite a few down there. But yeah, thought we'd get the wheat put into the chickens to keep them going, and then we can carry on with our combining sesh. Once we're done with this trailer, if we do manage to get the wheat done at the same time, we will put this onto potatoes as well, and because they've both got a tow bar on it, we can take two at once, as long as the Unimog will pull them, because it will be a heavy old rig then, 70,000 litres behind it, which would be nice. It means less trips for us, but yeah, it'll be a case of if can the Unimog pull two trailers. So there we are. That should get the chickens all fed up again for us, and now we can empty the combine fully, and then we can crack on with the rest of that until we are called upon again to empty the potato harvester. So here we have a full load. Let's see what a full load will make us. So yeah, he's full again because I only took 10,000 litres. Even with the Unimog doing 40-50 mile an hour, it's a slow slog straight down here. So yeah, the potato harvest is going to take some doing. We're going to be on the road quite a bit carting, I reckon, but we'll get there. And in the meantime, we will be making some good money. That was £56,000 plus £4,000 environmental, so £60,000 in total. So really not bad per load of potatoes. I reckon we're going to have quite a few more loads off it yet, which is going to make us quite a few more pounds. So we'll get cracked on with, well, we'll let the worker crack on with that. We'll keep carting it as and when needed, and hopefully we can get that wheat done at the same time. But we're doing like 1-2 breeds and then having to come back. So it's not the end of the world, but we will get there. So we're just on our way back from another load. We've got both Bailey trailers connected on now, and the Unimog is pulling it. It might be slow acceleration, but it is pulling it around the map. So we're probably just coming on a third of the field done now, so got 2/3 left, so it shouldn't be too much longer, but we'll soon get whipped through all this potato harvesting and get it all sold. And looking at the money we've made already, we should be able to afford a new field after we've harvested the field. So we'll carry on, we'll head back to the field, pick the next load up, and then we'll keep dropping it off to the sell point, and we'll see how much money we can make by the end of it. Right guys, I'm just going around picking up the bits the worker has missed, like this bit here, and then I think we are all there on the potato harvesting. So it has taken some time to get there. As you can see, we're over £1 million already. We've had quite a few loads back and forth now to the old trip. I've just jumped it because of the fact there's been so many. I think I've done another 6-7 trips since I last jumped in, but I think we're there now. I think we've got the majority of the field now. There might be a few little ends, so we'll go and dump this in the Unimog's trailer. We've got both trailers on. I don't think we will fill it, so we'll get the last bit of money and then we can see all the money we've made today. I think we started on about 300,000, so we're already 700,000 up, and we've still got probably, I reckon we're going to get another, it's going to be a half a load I think, so we're another 40,000. Not the end of the world, but it should be a fairly good harvest. Let's get that dumped in there. And then we can get this returned on its leasing. Let's get that returned. So we're not leasing that anymore. So we should be able to see. So yeah, so far today we've made £720,000. So really not too bad. Let's jump in here. And let's get across to the sell points. And as you can see, we've got 39,000 litres on. So it's not a full load. Be about 39 grand, which will take us up to £1.1 million. So we should be able to buy a relatively decent field and keep expanding our empire. So I'll run down to the store and I'll see you guys there. So here we are, the last bit of potatoes to come off that field. So they have made us some fairly decent money, really. It's not something we wanted to do, but like I say, we inherited the field with the crop in it. It's took some time, but like I say, we're now up to £1.1 million. That, we've made a total of £761,000. So, not bad at all, really, not bad. Vehicle leasing costs 63 grand, so we have. So basically, we've made £700,000 the time you took in all of our other things. Right. So I think we're going to need to do a bit of spraying, do we? Yeah, that field's harvested. That one's not too bad. So yeah, field 10 does need doing. I thought it did. I just drove past it and definitely thought it would do. Its growth, yeah, it's not going to be ready for a while. So what field do we buy? So it is ready to harvest these 2 fields, but what's in them? So now the canola field is more appealing than the, or do we buy a big wheat field? So what were they? That's £46,000, and that's 771, but that is mostly loam. That's 79. That's 71. So really, the wheat field is more appealing. So that's 10.5 hectares, and that's 11.1. So it is slightly bigger, but it's 30 grand more. I think we're going to go with canola field. Let's get it bought. We can always buy field 18 next time. So there we go. We now have a massive field full of canola. So we're going to have to get that harvested. And as you can see, the soil type is really good. So most of our fields are sandy loam. And now we have some loam. So the loam on our crops should be so much better harvesting. So now we've got the double trailer set up as well. We can basically go and get this harvested. I'll just give you a rundown of what we got from the wheat field. So the wheat field, we got 73,000 litres. So that's all going to be chicken food. We've got the barley. Well, we've already put the barley straight through the chickens already. So yeah, the wheat, we got 73,000 litres, and we still got 602,000 litres of sugar cane. And obviously it's regrown, so we will be probably selling all of this direct, because we can just not turn it, well, we are turning it into sugar, as you can see, but we're not using that much sugar, so we're soon going to be selling some of this sugar, because it'll make us a few pennies. And we're still on the first load. I haven't even topped this up yet, and it's still got 250,000 litres in it. So you can imagine how much sugar and sugarcane we're going to have kicking around soon. But yeah, we'll just clear a bit of room in the trigger, because it reckons there's 19 more pallets in there. So yeah, there's quite a lot of sugar here. We're going to have to sell some. Or we buy a bakery and we put it into something like cakes. We can use the eggs from the chickens for cakes. The only other thing we would need is flour. So we'd have to do something, sorghum, oats, more of that sort of thing. We could just do barley or wheat. And we could turn it into a lot of cakes, and they sell for good money. Like you say, this is all the sugar coming out of the sugar mill. Absolutely tons of the stuff. Just get these all there. I'll actually take a few over to the honey while we're here, because we did move into August, so it will have used a bit. I think we'll have to top this up with the corn. That's the beauty of that second Bailey trailer, really. For just doing these little jobs around here, it's going to be ideal. So let's get that next one in there. So we'll get these sugar and... oh, forget about that every time. Yeah, we'll get this over here. Get this in here. Get the raisins in there. Yeah. What perfect. So yeah, I think we're going to leave it there today, guys. And then next time we can crack on with that massive canola harvest. It's going to take some time, but we should be able to fill up the oil mill full of canola, and then we can sell that for some good money. So thank you for watching. If you liked today's video, please give it a thumbs up. Any suggestions, please leave them below. If you hit the subscribe button and ring that bell, you'll get a notification of the next video when we start the massive canola harvest. I'll see you there.